Hey y'all, Allie back here with Creator Spicy Tea, and with 2025 closing in with like a stomping March, where did 2024 go? We've been seeing this trend that I'm really excited about, and I jumped on the bandwagon for y'all. The trend, we're seeing more and more established creators on specific platforms not leaving those platforms, but spreading their eggs, because we don't put them all in the same basket, right? We are seeing more and more creators branch out, trying new platforms, and with that comes your usual questions. How in the mother truck does this platform work, right? So that's kind of what we're going to go through today. So this intro is going to be pretty quick, a little bit rushed, because we're going to do a tutorial, a screen recorded tutorial on how to post videos to your video store on ManyVids today. We're going to go step by step. ManyVids is a clip site, and it is a platform that I am very familiar with. I have been rocking my ManyVids account since 2022, so about 2 years now. And I have had my fair share of issues with it. I am not going to lie to you, it is not a perfect site. In fact, we are probably going to see the big main issue I have been having lately every single time I upload, but I found a hack and a workaround. So we'll go over that too if it comes up. So, what do you say? I stop yapping at you here and I start yapping at you behind a screen recording. And we go over step by step exactly how to post video content to your video store on ManyVids. Alrighty y'all, so I am here in the ManyVids app, which is basically just the browser with a home button, I suppose you can call it, home icon you can put on your desktop. And we're going to go step by step on how we're going to post a video. So I'm just in my custom video section because it's the only place I could find that was not vastly inappropriate. But to first find the upload area, you're going to go right here and you're going to click that plus button. And you have the option to go live or upload a video. And you're going to click upload vid. Once you've clicked that button, you're going to end up in this space here, which is your video upload space. As you can see here, you drop the files there or you hit browse files. I'm going to do that. What that's going to do is pull up your gallery. I cannot have that on screen because YouTube will shut me down so fast. So you're going to pull up your gallery and then just choose the content you want to upload. Once you've chosen the video you're going to go with, as you can see, it's not uploading yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to click upload down here. And now we wait. So that was insanely fast, which we love and appreciate, and we did not come across the problem I've been having. So let me kind of break down the problem I've been having. What would happen is the video would get about 90% of the way uploaded and then crash and fail. So my workaround I found for that was ridiculous, but I had to upload in a incognito browser. Along with that, I had to use a hotspot to get it to upload. So if you're having that problem, that can help. So now, once you have your video here, you're ready to go, it's ready to upload. You're going to go ahead and click the edit button. Then from here, you are in your edit video screen. So here's what you need. You need your title, and there are forbidden words. If you click that, it will take you to what those forbidden words are, so it can give you that reminder. You would enter your title here. Then you have a community tab up here. So if there is any form of nudity, anything that is suggestive or explicit, it must go in the adult. But there are also all of these other communities you can post it in. Posting in the correct community will help your content be seen by the audience you want to see it. So the video we are uploading here, as you'll be able to see shortly, non-nude. Not suggestive. So this would not go into adult. This could go into one of the other categories here. Let's just say health and fitness. Why not? And then you need your description. You want to have keywords in your description. So keywords would be what describe you as a creator, what describes your content, what describes the video you're uploading. Now, a quick note about your description. I've never tried this, so I don't fully know the veracity of it, but Many people have reported if you put an emoji in your description, that is where the description will stop when it gets posted. So let's say I put an emoji right here. Then anything I type after that will just get cut off and not included into the video. So if you're going to include emojis, put it at the very, 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 very end. Once you're down here, you need to declare that all individuals featured in the content are over the age of 18. Now here's the note. That is only there because we selected health and fitness, but likely you are going to be selecting adult. So you're going to click adult, and as you can see, this changes up down here. So now it says, does this vid feature one or more co-performers? So if you have a single other person, their thumb, their voice, their hair, their body, them, if there's any single other person in your video, you must select yes, okay? And then you must have the co-performer documentation, which is their version of the 2257. If you do not have someone else in it, select no. Then you come down to your teaser. Your teaser or your trailer should have an aspect ratio of 4:3. It should have a 1080p minimum resolution, and you're looking for a length anywhere from 10 to around 30 seconds long. Remember, if you give away too much in the teaser, they might not need to buy the full content. So keep it short, keep it sweet, and keep it concise, but make sure it shows what the content will be. The file size needs to be under 50 megabytes. As for should I watermark this? Yes, 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 yes. You should watermark every single thing. Your teaser, your thumbnail, every single thing should be watermarked. So now we know the basic aspect ratio. Let's look at how to do it. You're going to go to teaser options. You're going to give that a click. Now you have two options. You can click create from vid and it will create a trailer for you, but you will likely see a bit more success if you create your own trailer and upload it. So let's real quick look at the difference between the two. Let's first try create from vid. You can choose what time you want your trailer to start. Let's say I want it to start at 45 seconds. And then hit create. And then we wait. Alrighty, it took a couple minutes, but that teaser has been uploaded. As you can see, it's 10 seconds long, starting from that 45-second long mark that I designated. But let's say now, instead, you don't want this teaser. You want to upload your own. Here's the deal. You have to refresh the page and start over, or you won't have these options to choose from. But it does still have our old trailer loaded, but what we're going to do is we're going to select upload. Your gallery will open, and as you can see here, once you click the video, that is going to process. Again, that trailer is in a 4:3 aspect ratio. While that is on the very low and slow path to uploading, let's look at our thumbnail. We're going to go to edit thumbnail, and we are going to either select from the video, and that will automatically select a frame from the video, or you can go to upload and upload your own. I highly, 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 highly suggest uploading your own trailer or your own thumbnail with text, with key scenes, and all of that. It is more visually appealing, and it's generally, at least for me, shown to lend to more sales. So we're going to go to upload here, and then we're going to click browse. Now, quick notes on the thumbnail. The aspect ratio should be 16:9, the highest possible resolution you can get that bad boy. And watermark, should you watermark it? Yes, watermark everything. Literally everything. Oop, looks like our teaser just loaded, and this is letting you know it's uploaded and it's ready to go. You can close out of it. And back to uploading that pic, I'm going to pop that open. That's going to pop my gallery open. Now, once you have your image loaded, you now have to select the part of the frame you want to use. So if it is a 16:9, all you have to do is go in, drag over the entire frame to crop that picture, and then press save. Now, I always get this, you must upload a picture with the correct dimensions, but it is uploaded, and you can see it here. And then you're going to want to select your hashtags. Your hashtags are very important. That helps push your content to the correct people. So if you just put in a start to a word, let's just say JOI, then you'll see all of these options pop up along with how often they've been used. So let's say you're thinking a BJ. As you can see, these have been used this many times. You can even add your own tag as well. You can select up to 10 tags. Try and get in hashtags that not only describe you. So for me, I use petite, alt, tattooed, colored hair, redhead. You should also use tags that describe the video itself. So BJ, JOI, cuckolding, what have you. Then you need to set your price. Once again, only you can determine your prices. Hop on the platform for a little while. Get an idea of what people are charging. Do your market research. So once you set your price, you can also make it free. Then you have a choice here. You can launch your video right away, or you can select this option and you can schedule it for another day and time, which we're going to do so this doesn't actually get posted. Then you have an option to put it at a sale amount. So you can select a specific percentage you want off, up to 80%, all the way down to 5% or no discount. If this is a custom video, you would click here. This is not, so we're not going to worry about that. And then your video bundle. Your video bundle is a collection of your videos that you choose to put in a group to sell at one rate. So you can choose to put that in your bundle. You can make it only available in your bundle, or you can say, no, it's not in my bundle. Then we come down to security options. Stream only, yes or no. So what that means, if it is stream only, the buyer can in no way download it. They must only be able to stream it. And your final option you have is block teaser. So that will limit your teaser to only be viewable by premium members. So quick note on that. If you go ahead and do that, you are likely to see a decrease in the potential amount of sales there because fewer people are going to be able to see your trailer. But that is an option there. Then, once you have everything figured out, you have your title, your description, you've noted if it has a co-performer, you have your teaser, you have your thumbnail, you have your hashtags, your pricing, schedule or launch right away, discount if you want it. Is it a custom video order? Is it in your video bundle? Do you want it to be only stream, or are they allowed to download? And do you want to block the teaser? Once you have all of that, you're just going to go ahead and hit save. Then right here, vid has been saved, redirecting, and it pops you back over here. So let's go and just double check that that actually got posted by going into our content manager. To do that, you're going to click your profile picture and you're going to go to dashboard. Go ahead and click leave site because you already did everything. You're not losing anything. Then here at the very bottom of the page, scroll all the way down, is your content manager under manage my store. Give that a click. Up here, this is your content manager. This has all of your videos posted in it. Once you're here, if you scheduled that post, you can go right here to launched or scheduled. Click scheduled. And then as you can see, it shows right here, launching 12/31/2024 for $2.99, and it's ready to go and it's scheduled. Always go in and check either your scheduled feed or your video posted feed. Okay, breathe. We made it through. I know that was a little dense and not very exciting and not very fun, but it was a requested resource and I figured it's about damn time we get it out. And super exciting note, maybe not that exciting, but we are going to have a series on this. So we're going to do Fansly posting, we're going to do I Want Clips posting, and Loyal Fans posting. And if I can grab someone who's willing to do a step-by-step for OnlyFans, we'll do that too. If not, I can make a new account, even though I, dropped a nuclear bomb on my first one because I was sick of her. But I'm willing to do it for the resource. But I hope that step-by-step guide on posting on ManyVids was clear and concise and at least somewhat helpful. All right, y'all. I hope you're safe. I hope you're sane. I hope you're flourishing. And I'll see you in the next one.